Welcome back to American Medicine Today, presented by the Bonati Spine Institute.
Hi, I'm Angelo Sapia, and I am one of Dr. Bonati's patients. I'm very happy. I just had my 3 surgeries, and I'm back in the saddle again, and I'm ready to go back home to Pennsylvania. I flew from Pennsylvania to here, and I would go anywhere on the planet, wherever he is, to go see him. Shots and lysis of adhesion and other kind of treatments that would take away the pain from my fusion. I didn't like that. I couldn't live with that. I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't stand up for more than 15 seconds. So I found out about the Bonati Institute, and I came here. And within I think it was the stand up for more than 15 seconds. So I found out about the Bonati Institute, and I came here. And within, I think it was the first surgery he gave me, I was able to stand up on 1 foot. And the second surgery, he removed a bolt from the fusion that was against my nerve. And that gave me my left foot. And now I'm back again, now this 2014, because the other bolt was against my nerve as well, and I did not know that. So he took that out as well, and he's corrected some of the issues from the fusion that the doctor had done to me back in Maryland. I had broken my back, and when I broke my back, I went to a few different doctors. And I finally found one doctor that wanted to do a cage implant in me. And I was getting ready to do that cage in California. And I found out the guy that invented that cage was actually in Maryland. So I went to Maryland and had it done there. Well, I was going to have it done there, but the guy told me, that's a bad operation. Don't do it that way. Do it this way. And so I took his advice, because he was a world-renowned surgeon. And I took his advice, and I had the fusion done. Unfortunately, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. You should never be fused unless your bones are broken in little pieces. Then you get bolts and nuts. Other than that, it can be fixed without hardware. It can be fixed almost painless. And you'll be awake while he does the surgery, so you'll be sure that you're still going to be walking and feeling good after the surgery. I had a problem that's been affecting me over the past 4 or 5 months, that whenever I would lean forward a little bit, I would lose my breath. It would take my breath away from a pain in my back. And I thought it was a disc or something else like that. And Dr. Bonati, when he saw the x-rays and I told him where the pain was, he said, no, that's a spinous process, and that's just a couple nerves, and we'll take care of that in 5 minutes. And I didn't believe him. I'll be blunt. I couldn't believe it. And he took me into surgery, and I barely was out. And Dr. Hirschheiser is the anesthesiologist, and I was talking with him.
Yeah, the fun thing about working here is our patients all get better. When you deal in pain management, which is my specialty here, mainly I'm in, patients a lot of times are on narcotics all their life. They're on pumps, they're on stimulators. We don't get that. Our patients, when they come here a lot of times on heavy duty drugs, and when they leave, they're off those. Or if they come here on a pain pump, by the time that they're done here, the pain pump's turned off. So, you see a patient, and I said this a million times, they have a frown on their face, a furrowed brow when they come in, and when they leave, they've totally done a personality change.
And he says, this is going to be nothing. It's a walk in the park. And it certainly was. A couple stings, it would sting, done. And I got up, and in the operating room, they got me up, pulled the tubes off of me, and made me stand and walk around inside the operating room to make sure the pain was gone.
Dr. Bonati, he asks us, did the patient move? Did you have them walk? Did you have them wiggle and twist and move in a way to reproduce their pain in the operating room? And the answer is yes, you better have. Because that's the way we see if the pain is gone.
I don't know where you can find that kind of service. I just don't know. I mean, everybody else knocks you out. So this guy, and the pain was gone. And to my amazement, because I was sure he was wrong. But as usual, he's always right. The second surgery was to address the fusion, because after you have a fusion, the levels above and below it tend to break away, and you'll have the same problem again, so you'll need another fusion. And then they'll bolt that one onto the next one, and then after you have that for a few years, the next one will break away. And it's a vicious cycle until you're all fused up. If you come to the Bonati Institute, he'll fix it without hardware, and he'll fix it without fusion, and you won't be breaking away ever again. All your bones will stay intact for the rest of your life. And that's what he does. To get the surgery, everybody's talking to you, everybody's happy. And I guess it's easy to be happy here when you see so many people come in so sad. I mean, their life is over for a lot of them, they feel, and they can end up coming in a wheelchair like I did and walk out. That's big. I don't know how else you can say that, but that's amazing. It was for me, it was for my wife, it was for my daughter. Everybody couldn't believe it. Well, now that I'm pain-free, I could go back to my work. I'm going to need a little bit of rest time, maybe 6 weeks or so. But after that, I'm going to go back and do exactly what I did, maybe even some more than what I did, because I've had my back problems for a while, and I was limited on what I could do and what I couldn't do. And now, I don't really have any limitations at all. So the sky's the limit here. I tell my friends all the time, same thing. They can't believe it. And they can't believe the pieces of metal that they pulled out of me that were mostly the problem. Every time I come here, I feel heartfelt. And I almost break down and cry when I'm going to talk about it, because this man is a genius beyond his years. He's ahead of his time.
Well, it's amazing to see somebody who is sick and is without hope and has situations where they were already told that nothing can be done, and we can correct that.
And all the other institutes that seem to do back surgery seem to have been trained here under his tutelage. So I would rather go to the teacher than the student myself. He's brought me back my life, my career. The people here are outstanding. You will find no people like this anywhere on the planet. I've been to 20 other doctors, and never once did I get the kind of satisfaction that I get here. If you have a back problem and you don't go to Bonati, you made a mistake.
This is the first time that I am pain-free after 18 years, and it's just wonderful. I love it.
Phenomenal results, no pain whatsoever.
My pain is virtually gone, nothing short of a miracle.
Those surgeries gave me my life back.
Already I feel like a new person.
I'm going home new. I can chase my grandbaby now, I can garden, I can cook, and I'm really thrilled. The outcome has been remarkable.
I feel 100% better.
It's like a miracle.
It was phenomenal. It literally did change my life.
I was in a wheelchair at that time, and I left here walking.
Every single pain that I had when I came here is gone.
I'm ready to go home and feel great. This place is great. Thank you.
Everything that they said they would do, they have done, and I'm very, very satisfied and happy with those results.
I knew in surgery, in fact I told the surgeon when he relieved the pain off the nerve.
The pain is gone. I'm feeling wonderful.
I have no pain. I feel better than I felt in 4 years from the surgery. It was almost immediate relief.
Today I am totally pain-free, which is just amazing. It's fantastic.
It definitely works. I mean, I really don't know what else to tell you. I'm happy.
When I first met him, and he reviewed the MRI, and was, while reviewing the MRI, was saying, you have a problem here that gives you pain. It should have pain here. And it's like, well, exactly. Well, I've had a lot of people ask me about my back, and when I explained to them that I'm virtually pain-free, I have recommended, since my surgery, 3 people to Dr. Bonati. And my comment to them was, it worked for me. You need at least a consult. Get an MRI, get a consult, and then you make your decision from there. So anyone that had pain like me, I definitely recommend the Bonati Spine Institute.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonati created, perfected, and patented the Bonati spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonati invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonati spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonati succeeds where others fail.